Good afternoon, Southside. You're watching Hawk TV for Friday, January 18th. I'm your host, Tazaya Bronner. On this edition of Hawk TV, we'll cover the government shutdown, introduce a new segment for seniors, test your Disney knowledge, and much more. Don't go anywhere because Hawk TV starts now. As the beginning of seniors' last semester of high school has approached, Austin Clark caught up with the seniors to give insight on their emotions of high school coming to an end.
I'm Austin Clark, and I'm here today with Byron Golden. Byron, what are some of your plans after high school?
I'm gonna go to college at Memphis for engineering, try to make some money.
Sounds good. How did you feel when you got your first acceptance letter?
I didn't really feel nothing because I already knew I was gonna get accepted, you know what I'm saying? So,
And when did you get your first?
like 3 or 4 months ago.
What was your most memorable moment in high school?
I mean, that was all real good, so I really ain't got one, so.
And if you had any advice to give to the underclassmen, what would they be?
Just study and don't be stupid. Like,
And what song sums up your senior year?
you know what I'm saying? Drip too hard, because I always come to school dripping.
Yeah, I did. Thank you. And for Hawk TV, I'm Austin Clark.
Thanks, Austin. Last week was basketball homecoming. To conclude the week, there was a pep rally full of excitement and energy.
I think the pep rally went very well. Everyone participated as needed, and it went smoothly. My favorite part about the pep rally was the scavenger hunt where everyone participated and came and did what they could. My favorite homecoming dress-up day was holiday day.
This week, we'll blast off with William James as we explore outer space.
Hello, I'm William James and welcome to Science Dash. Did you know that there is a far side of the moon that never faces the Earth, and China recently landed on it? China's Chang'e's 4 lander and rover is now the first spacecraft to land on the far side of the moon. The lander touched down on January 2nd, according to an announcement from the China National Space Administration. A small rover named Yutu-2, or Jade Rabbit 2, rolled off the craft after landing. The rover will explore the terrain around the 115-mile-wide Von Karman crater inside the 1,563-mile-wide South Pole Aitken Basin. It is one of the largest and oldest impact features in the solar system. Also in space news, humanity is getting its first good look at an early building block of planets. In images sent back on January 2nd by NASA's New Horizons spacecraft after a flyby of Mu-69, a small frozen form on the edge of the solar system. Turns out it resembles a 20-mile-long interplanetary snowman or peanut. Mu-69 appears to have formed when spherical objects smushed together billions of years ago. Mutual gravitation keeps it together despite a 15-hour rotation.
Thanks, William. Don't forget about the FCC LA Clothes Closet. They're asking for you to bring gently used school clothes that you no longer use or need. Be sure to bring them to Mrs. Williams' room on East Campus. Also, all FCC LA membership fees will be due January 31st. Now, Hawk TV reporter Samari Morrow visits the Fine Arts Building to show off recent projects visual arts students have completed.
Mr. Scott Southside's Visual Arts 2 and 3 teacher discussed a recent assignment his students completed.
Right now what we're working on is called a power builder, where we learn concepts about elements and principles and we apply it to a subject that we like. We have certain structured subjects and projects, and this is the chance for them to create a work of art like a mug or another kind of design, like a relief sculpture that they carry with them home for Christmas.
He also shared reasons why he gave his class the art project.
I had several people say, listen, I want to make this or this. And I mentioned to them, well, that's not part of the assignment, but once you get your experience on our assignments that we're working on, we did one that was an effigy, another one that was a free form, then you'll have a chance to do that.
He showed me other assignments they made, like posters and sculptures they made from clay. From Hawk TV, I'm Samari Morrow.
Thanks, Samari. Seniors, don't forget, the Henry and Rose Fishman Scholarship is now available in Student Services. Someone will receive this money, so why not you? Information is available in Student Services. Hawk TV reporter Mackenzie Bullock has a new episode of her quiz show, Being Boozled.
Which Disney princess has a raccoon as a sidekick? Pocahontas?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, which song does Elsa sing when she's building the castle in Frozen? The only song I know from that movie is Let It Go, so that's what I'm gonna go with.
Right.
Let It Go, okay, yay!
What is the name of Bambi's rabbit friend? Thumper.
You're right.
Yeah, thump, thump, thump. I know that one.
Randall Boggs is the villain in which Disney movie? Randall Boggs? You know it? Randall Boggs. Okay, Randall Boggs is the villain of which Disney movie? That would be... Dumbo! I have no idea. All right, Bean Boozle. This one's green, so it's either lime or lawn. Definitely lawn, but I'm a vegan, so I'm all for it. Got it.
What is the name of the king in Lion King? I know this because we called my big orange cat this. Simba.
You're right. Yeah. What does Dumbo use to fly? His ears. Oh,
It's a feather.
a feather.
I've never heard that.
Okay. Great. This one's brown. Canned dog food or chocolate pudding? Oh. It was definitely. I must smell it. Okay, so who's Bog? What villain was it?
It was
Boggs.
oh god. It was Monsters Inc.
Oh,
Oh, golly, yeah, I never would have guessed. Yeah. Dumbo.
Yeah, it was a feather.
So why don't you?
Great job, Mackenzie. You may not know it, but the United States is currently experiencing a government shutdown. Hawk TV reporter Austin Clark visited with a couple of our history teachers to discuss why the shutdown is important.
I'm Austin Clark, and I'm here to talk about President Trump and the government shutdown. It has been the second longest shutdown and will be the longest after 21 days.
Coach Dean, could you explain to us what is a government shutdown?
Well, it's a period of time when certain facilities that are run by the government with paid employees cease to exist. And right now, we have several agencies that are not operating, and we have a lot of federal employees especially that are not drawing paychecks. Well, they happen for various reasons. Most of the time it's because the Republicans and Democrats can't agree. In this situation, we have a president that is determined to fulfill his campaign promise of building a wall on our southern border. And just recently, the Democrats have taken over the Senate, and they're opposing it. And right now, it's just at a stalemate.
Why exactly should we care?
Well, we should certainly care because these facilities need to be running, and even more importantly, those people that work there, they have to provide for their families, and the way it's going right now, they're not able to.
Why do you think government shutdowns happen?
They happen when Congress doesn't release money for the certain departments to work. So right now, anybody that's not essential is not working.
According to CNN Politics, the longest shutdown recorded was for 21 days, stretching from December 16, 1995 to January 5, 1996, under President Bill Clinton.
Thanks, Austin. We are out of school Monday, January 21st for Dr. Martin Luther King Day. It is celebrated on the third Monday of January each year. The holiday celebrates the life and achievements of civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He played a key role in the American civil rights movement from the mid-1950s until his assassination in 1968. King saw equality and human rights for African Americans, the economically disadvantaged, and all victims of injustice through peaceful protest. We will have updates of our campus improvements after this commercial break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No running in the hallway.
Gotta think fast.
Welcome back. We recently received exciting news this week. Southside's football stadium will be getting demolished and a new one will be created in its place. Hawk TV reporter Kyla Yarbrough visited with Miss Tucker to discuss our new football stadium. Be sure to tune in to Hawk TV next Friday to gain more information about the new stadium. That's all for this edition of Hawk TV. I'm senior Tazaya Bronner, and remember, it's a great day to be a Hawk.